Hey, how's it going? I had the Astrazeneca coronavirus COVID vaccine. Thought that was a mouthful, wasn't it? There yesterday afternoon, okay, and I got it early because I'm type two diabetic still. And anyway, I'm just gonna swap over to the phone screen now because I don't like talking into the camera really, and just tell you how it all went down at the Riverside Hotel here in Enniscorthy, County Wexford in Ireland. Okay. All right. So it was down in the Riverside, yeah, Riverside Hotel in the main function room. Now I didn't take too many pictures because there was a lot of signs up saying not to take pictures or videos in around the hotel. It was all right out here. The car park belonging to the at the back of the hotel was off bounds. That's only for people in getting the vaccine, as you can see there on the sign, right? And moving on, then that's just another picture. The prom is open down there. There's quite a lot of security men around. Jesus, there was right few of them. And that's another the other angle of the riverside there. If you parked out here, you had to walk in, by the barriers and all. Now, the good stuff, right? The vaccine itself. So I went in, my appointment was at 20 past 4 and had to fill out a few consent forms and that. But there wasn't much of a queue or anything that time. It all moved on fairly swift. Then the forms had to be handed in to a lady who was behind a desk and processed. And then I was brought into one of the stations where the nurse was. And I'd say there must have been, well, I don't know, was there about 10 of those stations anyway. So I went in and, took off my jacket and sat down. She asked me, was I on blood thinning medication, things like that. I said I wasn't. And so then, anyway, she chatted away and tried to get me relaxed, I suppose. And she just proceeded to give me the jab very quick. Now, I have to say, it was a big needle. It was massive. Um, Now, I'm not trying to scare anyone. I'm just telling you that this was the biggest injection I've ever had. And it goes deep into your arm, like. And no, I wouldn't say it was that painful at the time, but my arm is sore today. This is 24 hours later, like. And there's a lot of liquid in the syringe, so there you go. But I've had the flu vaccine several times over the years, and this is a much bigger injection. Like, just be warned. Like, I'm not trying to scare anyone, but I'm just telling you that that's the way it is, right? So I came out there then, and there's a little recovery area in the big function room, and they had everybody wait who had the injection for 15 minutes just to make sure they were okay, that they weren't going to fall down and stagger out. And I tell you, I have staggered around that room in the past, different parties and things. So what are my thoughts on it? Like, well, I came home and I started to feel a bit fluey last night, about 8 o'clock, I'd say. Not that bad, but I definitely didn't feel right. And my arm started to ache, And went to bed, didn't sleep that great, but I'm feeling a bit better today. But my arm is sore, like a lot sore than I would be with the flu jab. So that's about the size of it. Thoughts about side effects. Well, I'll just leave you with this picture. I'm sure some of you might get it. I don't know, it is a worry that there might be side effects down the road. But I think the benefits outweigh the cons. Like, I suppose better to get the jab and have it done and over with, like, and protect yourself against COVID, hopefully. I don't want to end up in hospital not being able to breathe with the COVID, like, so. But I'm concerned that there will be side effects down the road. I've taken so much medication over the years, though. I'm not that bad about it. I've had the flu jab so many times, and I'm not diabetic and blood pressure medication and all that. So there you go. Anyway, thanks for watching. 4 minutes into this now, or longer actually, 5 minutes.